heritage. Unlike Edmund, they didn't listen to the nerves. You have to stay grounded. We need to keep our kids grounded in our heritage, our culture. You cannot find your way forward if you don't know where you come from. Get your cameras ready. Get your iPads, get your iPhones, all the things you guys have using, because this is the moment you've been waiting for. The Boston cultural performance are here, and we want to welcome them. Ladies and gentlemen, put it together for the Boston cultural contest. You know, I promised the foreigners that are here tonight, you are in for a treat that will leave you booking the next trip to the natural island of the Caribbean, Dominica. Only in Boston you can get that good time. Only in Boston. My, look at the colors. Yes, Hollywood have nothing on us. Nothing on us. You want to borrow my mic, honey? Okay. I have green. Oh, I can fall right in. I'll stand right next to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tropical storm Erica left just devastation and destruction in her wake. Our Caribbean neighbors and friends came to us and lifted us with love, support, and aid. Tonight, to show our appreciation and our shared culture, we, the people of Dominica, say thank you with the beautiful St. Lucian quadrille. cultural dances are full of emotion and just full of expression. The heel and toe is probably one of the most fun and easiest to learn to dance. The dance, initially introduced by the Europeans, involves a quick 3-step dance sequence, as our ladies will show you tonight. The ballet is our earliest Creole dance. It is also one of the dances that is probably the most unchanged in the African pattern. The dance pattern is pretty simple. The man or the cavalier, he comes up and he shows his physical style and his prowess, sekinam. The woman or the dame comes in and she tempts the cavalier. He comes back up and dances again. And the two of them together dance the most heated part of the dance. But I'll just let Nona and Donnell show you how it's done. this evening, inherited from the French. The flirtation is a beautiful, graceful dance where the cavaliers exchange very flirtatious looks with the dame. As you can imagine, it was inherited from the French. So tonight, we present the wrong flirtation, and tonight we also lift up our neighbors in Guadeloupe and France, to the northeast in Guadeloupe and Martinique, to the north and south of Dominica, and we continue believing and lifting Paris with love.
If I want to go to a jam and pay $50 or $100, but I hookless or they get hookly, all will be screaming, jumping and everything. Jump and scream for the Boston Cultural Group. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hollywood. You can't get any better than that. You know, you spend your money on ice skating, ballet, tap, jazz. I would like a member of this group to let us know how your daughters can be part of the Boston Cultural Group. Terry? Is an application from here? How do we get into this soiree you have? I want to help you. By the way, I like to ask. Ask and you shall receive. I don't have nothing like that in my collection. But when you give me hands, that child love me, like Coach love the lab. But tell us a little bit about your group and how the parents in here can encourage your kids to be part of your group. I know it's only geniuses that's in that group, Mom. Anyway, I'll try.
All right, so we formed the group One Independence. We were not too happy with what was being portrayed on stage. We enjoyed the fashion show and that was it. And we were at our table like you guys and we were complaining about it. So one of the members of Independence Association is either Wilma or Yolanda. They overheard us and they said, well, if you are complaining, why not get up and do something better? Step up, I think it's Yolanda. So we put our actions behind our words and we stood up. Our group was originally started by some people from different cultural families in Dominica, as well as a group of priests from Dominica, St. Lucia, and Grenada. And as you have seen, we have evolved a lot. Currently, Lubert Labad is our president, and he's keeping us in check, making sure we come to our practices and so on. And from the time we started, our goal was always to portray Dominica's traditional culture, and our group is mostly made up of older teenagers, 17 and up, right up to people in their 40s. But we're all young at heart, and if anyone is interested in joining, you can speak to Lubert. The requirements are to have a will and a dedication to portray Dominica's traditional culture.
Notice that there was no fee mentioned. I mean $90 for the ballet and the $60 for the ice skating. Notice there was no fee mentioned. You just only make sure your kids are very good in school and they will give their 100% towards the group, their dedication, their time, and their passion. This is what Dominica is all about. I mean, I love that country. Okay, if you wear, one bleach if you wear.
As Justina mentioned, fees, our only fees are to pay for what we wear, because we have to buy our costume, pay our seamstress. We also have to pay for activities we get involved in, like to eat dinner. They wouldn't let us eat for free, so we have to pay for that. So, but it was generously sponsored. The Independence Committee could get sponsors for us and so on for events like this. But dedication is the main thing. You have a willingness and a dedication.
We have people like Cora here. Cora, you can make a donation. Make a donation, you and Nora, to the Boston Cultural Group. By the way, the New England Cultural Group, we make a donation. We'll give it to Nona Labad Charles, because Nona was once one of my dancers in New York City. Notice how her ballet steps are nice. She thinks she's from Grenada, but that's my child right there. I will give you guys a bulk of fabric for next year. It's from the New England Cultural Group in New York City. Nora Labad is part of the New England Cultural Group. So now we gotta go to Queens in 2 weeks, eh? Little man, put your money where your mouth is, sweetheart. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very beautiful lady here tonight. We've heard her sing twice, but tonight she's going to render us of a song. It's the CARICOM song won by Michael Henderson in the Caribbean. And that's one of my... I cannot even describe that song. Let she do you justice. Her name is Medea.
From many distant lands, our forefathers came, some seeking adventure, some bound in chains. Through battles waged and fought, through victory and are stronger than this. We die, we pray, we love. We dance and we play. We relate to each other, the rest in your way. Today as the people unite, determined and steadfast we stand. We look to a brand new horizon. The future now from in our hands. Raise your voices high, sing of your Caribbean pride. Sing loud and strong, feel the heartbeat as one. Celebrate in song as we rise to heights where we belong. Sound of victory drum, Lord, here it comes. Hele, hele, bravo, Christian Calico. Knock your drum, Calico. Knock your steel, Calico. Raise your voices high, sing of your Caribbean pride. Sing it loud and strong, till the hearts beat as one. Celebrate in song as we rise to heights where we belong. Sound of victory drum, Lord, here it comes. Hele, hele, bravo, Christian Calico. Knock your drum, Calico. Christian Calico.
Everyone involved in the fashion show, please get yourself backstage while I get myself ready for my first voice lesson tonight. Let's sing, raise your voices. Raise your voices high as we rise to heights where we belong. Sing it loud and strong. I don't sing it well. I'm not hitting the note well. Okay, let me do the part of it. Hello, 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 bravo. Hope you sing, carry come. Tambuye, tambuye, hope you sing, carry come. Hello.